The scene where a customer walks in but then leaves after 30 seconds later. Also, assaults, not happening anymore unless if there's some really big revenge plot they want to plan, that's only if it's necessary. I already confirmed there will be no more unhappy birthday messages, no wishing people would die, or them just respecting the dead to anyone, and no pointless heartless crap almost everyone gets. That might happen for rare cases, but not every single time. It depends on the character, but I am not gonna have them do that every time anymore. The battles will get way more intense in episodes, depending on what happens. Either Jake or Fake Skipped It will battle the person if there is a big situation, like if they upsetted someone, or brought painful memories, or hurted someone's feelings harshly. The fights will have the villain fighting off the character in that scene. And won't have an assault where only one side is able to fight. And I will not have beatings extreme where they are injured, while there might be beatings but they will be rare. It's not going to be like in 2020 and 2021. Plus there will be no black screen during fights. Unless if there's something extreme happening in the scene it can't be shown. But I won't flood the video with the fight scenes totally blocked off and people not able to see them, and none of the gang members will be watching them anymore. The only people they might use if needed is some of their sprite creations they made. If they need any of their friends to come help, they'll appear also. But this is how for hire videos will be, and how they should have been ever since they were created since 2015. Reaction videos might return. I don't know though. I will get back to those when I have the chance. If I get too busy, then likely those videos aren't coming back. Julian Don't Sweat It is decided that it's cancelled. I left that series behind a long time, I just couldn't catch up with it. Maybe I still will use him for other stuff, but he's no longer gonna have his own series. Let me have some honest thoughts. I'm going to talk about some of my Grounded videos, including this one video about Tommy driving a car and stealing it, and he was a 4-year-old. I probably was going a bit too far. But back when Twist 1999 was around, he did a parody of the show Regrets where some of them get grounded. I can't lie that he used to enjoy making those videos, but I have to agree even I have to know that was going too far. None of them, not even Angelica, are really bad kids. Angelica can sometimes be a little bully to the babies, but she's not always a misbehaved kid. Here's why it sorta went wrong. First off, he was portrayed to be a troublemaker. And Tommy never misbehaves from what I watched, ever. That video, however, was a long time ago. Me and Twist 1999 never hated the show. We were trying to be a little funny. Another strange era for my videos was videos inspiring prank videos. I look back at those. They are now on a playlist if you still want to see them, but I find those odd. I make my decision in 2019 that those pranks videos were cancelled because I found them cringe at the end. As much as nowadays I hated doing those videos in the first place, knowing they weren't good or that not many people were crazy about it, I don't want to go back doing videos like that anymore, because in real life, it's wrong. Somebody could think you're serious and they can panic and get scared or angry. Especially those videos where people are saying the N-word to black people, which that is racist. It was never funny actually. Even if you don't mean it or it's just a prank, you say it to the wrong person, you can likely get severely attacked and landed in a hospital. Sometimes pulling pranks on people could also get you arrested. That's why now I despise making those big time. I figured those prank videos were bad. Even from the start. The main videos that I fully do regret making is Devious Diesel getting a punishment day, Skipped It, Gerald and Bailey getting killed by the spies of detectives, adding Mitby and my version of Devious Diesel for hire, making a short about the news confirming that a man ran over some people and were killed and didn't have him arrested. That video was called Short, The Package. The video where Belly killed Alan Hunt's entire family, a video about someone making a video about a child getting abused, me taking my hate on YouTube to the extreme and making threats to them, and then me losing it when Doug, Bridget's dad from Kid Behind a Camera, was saying hurtful things about Angry Grandpa and saying that he wasn't a legend. I'm gonna go over first why Devious Diesel's Punishment Day was a bad video, and how it was full regret. There was a lot of assaulting and harsh punishments that Devious Diesel got, some of them were crimes themselves. Even though it was not like Halo punishments like, that's still not okay. Devious Diesel was nearly killed after receiving those punishments. You don't punish anyone, or your own child like that, nor abuse them at all. The second video I also regret was making the scene where the spies of detectives were killing Gerald, Skip It and Bailey. Back then, I took them way too seriously, not to mention I nearly could have crushed Elias D's series of the spies of the detectives by making them killers. I know it turns out the World Unity made them do that, still. That was a prime example of those execution videos in the past. But just because people make these mistakes with their videos doesn't mean all creators will take down the videos entirely. It's not a huge deal. Even though I regret making some of them, taking down my old and past videos is like tearing half of my channel off. So, I'm not taking any of those videos down, because it's my choice to keep them on there. There are way too many videos to private anyway, what's the point? I'm sure really old past Goanamut videos are always gonna be recovered from other people, because those are popular video and people did watch them, cringe or not. Lots of people out there enjoyed them even if it is cringe to some. People like watching my videos, even a bunch of the new ones. I just decided to disown that video. Now this mistake was minor. This was before I didn't know Super Mario Plush wasn't okay me having McBean for hire videos or any other videos at all, because he worries about people ruining his McBee character. They told me I wasn't allowed to do that, so that part's been cut. Another regret I made was during the short, The Package. I made a part where the news confirmed that the man wasn't arrested for murdering some people. People found that messed up because murder is a huge deal. Someone committed murder and apparently got away with it. No. That wasn't really what I planned. That video about this troublemaker named Billy killing Alan Hunt's family. That was totally messed up for me to do. This was back then where these troublemakers targeted Alan Hunt. But I think that was a bit much to do a video about her killing Alan's family. As for the one about this troublemaker named Constantine, Crimson's exec, making a video about a child getting abused. Even though the abuse wasn't seen, I feel like that could have targeted some parents, especially during the time when COPPA got announced, because the title said child abuse in it. I honestly did not have to add that word child abuse on it. Now to this day, I hate how YouTube keeps changing their rules. But I took it way too extreme and made threats to them. That was not going to help with things. 2018 was not a good year for YouTube, but that doesn't mean that the hate for it should be taken seriously. It's big of what they've changed, threatening them won't help. And I'm gonna be honest. What I seen in Michael's vlogs, Doug was a huge messed up person, and not a good father to Bridget at the end. He talked shit to his own daughter on his streams, talking nonsense crap on every grandpa. It made me pissed off. I had to call him out that day. But I was acting like I lost my mind and ragged in all caps. I don't think he would have cared anyway, but I think I acted insane and loud back then. That there was like a coward behavior. Some of my fans didn't even know who he was. I'm going to state something truthful that Carrot Killer made a good point on. Goanamut/Rapper is a website to make fun animations and shorts, and original stories. Not just about grounded videos, behavior card days, OS, Barney error, childish dad videos, even for hire videos only. And that's not what fully got all of us here. They came here when it was their time to use Goanamut. Grounded videos isn't the full reason they come to this channel. They dream of making cartoons and stories growing up. So, if some of you think only grounded videos are the reason people are here, you are sadly mistaken. People come to Goanamut if it's their choice. Like if someone told them about it or watched some Goanamut videos, that's how they come onto it. Not because of a grounded video they've watched. Although grounded videos gained popularity, that isn't the full reason. It honestly never was. Goanamut was originally a place to make small videos and animations. It was always about creating videos with characters and such. Videos back in the day were decent, everyone loved them. But now it's kinda a competition, what's there to like, or dislike. It is not a wrongdoing to do grounded videos. If you still enjoy them, or like to make them, that is your choice what you want to do. But some users are being truthful of what Goanamut really is. Because it is. It should be about things original and entertaining and not about groundings or any of that. Sometimes grounded videos can be messed up depending what the video is. But they can also be creative in some way, sometimes. Mainly not much really. Some grounded videos are long and have original plots and as a reason someone is grounded. Other times not so much. You still have to be careful what you make, because when you post something, you have to think about how are they gonna react or feel. So, I highly recommend that you take his advice and just hear him out. It's about creating something original and fun for people to watch. Not about this grounded stuff. I'm not saying you have to take his advice. I'm just saying you should. Again, you are allowed to do whatever you want, but please just be careful what you make. I believe that is all the updates and points I wanted to talk about. Tomorrow the next video will be a Calo video, not sure. The video will be long. As said, thanks and see y'all.